Hey guys, so I'm back with another video, and today we're going to talk about my personal level up journey. Alright guys, so if you are here for the first time, I want to thank you for being here and watching my channel, because I am a small channel, but not for long. I really appreciate all the support that I'm getting, and don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. It would mean a lot to me because I'm really trying to do this YouTube thing. I'm really about to do it. No, I am doing it. Anyways, so let's see. I would say this level up journey for me started when I'd say as soon as I moved out of my mom's, and I would think that is maybe 18, 19. Yeah, let's say 18, 19. And I moved out. I probably moved out before that. Anywho, so when I left my mom's home, that's when it started. And that was like when I started to get my feet out the door into the world. I realized a lot of things that I did not like about the world, and it changed me for the better. Let's just say it changed me for the better. I lied. I did end up going back home, but I'm gonna talk about that. Yeah, so that's how my level up started. That's when my level up started. And so I would say when my outer level up, meaning my parents, started, I would say that started. That definitely started like 18, 19, 20-ish, around that time. Now keep in mind, I don't really remember because this is way in the past, and there's a lot of things that I don't remember. Like sometimes I don't even remember the people that I used to talk to in the past. Like, no offense to them, but like I don't remember. I don't even remember some of my exes. Obviously, it wasn't a long relationship. Anywho, so yeah, I started leveling up, and the first thing that I started with, I would say, is my teeth. That's the one that meant the most to me. My teeth, when I was getting my braces. Like, I had already got into the makeup, and my makeup wasn't that good back then. It's way better now. It got better over years. Like, it got tremendously better over years. But it definitely started with my teeth, because my teeth were, if you know what I mean, like they were just like gap, in, out. Like, it was just like, it was really, it was, when I look back at it now, I'm so happy that I got my teeth fixed, because that was honestly one of my insecurities. I was like, dang, my teeth are up. Like, I was being completely honest with myself, and I was like, my teeth are screwed. Like, they're parting ways in every direction. Like, this is not, like, they're just out there. Like, if I smile, it's like, it just like, eat. Like, my teeth are the first thing you see when I smile, and it's not in a good way. So I didn't like smiling. I'm just being honest. I didn't like smiling, and so I didn't smile in a lot of my pictures. And if you followed me, or you follow me on social media or any type of social media platform, you would know I'm not big on smiling. Like, I've never been big on smiling, because at that point in my life, my teeth were messed up. Now, did I smile? Yeah, but not as much as I do now. I smile all the time now. I'm always smiling. And it took me a long time to get used to my teeth being this way, because I've been so used to my teeth being screwed up that I was like, dang, I can't even like smile. It's funny how you are used to something that makes you think, okay, well, I'm not doing this, and it gets programmed in your head, okay, I'm never doing this because I have bad teeth. And when you actually get your teeth fixed and they're nice and white and pearly and you've been whitening them and everything, it's hard to get into the routine of doing something you weren't used to doing in the first place, right? So when I got my teeth fixed and I whitened my teeth, I couldn't smile for a while. I still was stuck in my ways, so I would avoid smiling, right? And so I had to adjust to that, and so I smiled more, and that, you know, that was definitely part of it. And then along came my my wigs. I updated my wigs now. We're not doing them synthetic wigs no more. We're not doing the lace lifting. You know, like I was wearing wigs back when people that wore wigs were thought of as people that were bald. Like way back. Like way back, like 2000. I'd say like maybe 7-8 years ago, because yeah, I'd say like 9 years, 7-8 years ago, I would say that's when I started wearing wigs. And they weren't really popular. I didn't see people wearing them a lot, except for older people. The only thing that was really popular back in the day was sew-ins. Like sew-ins were popular. Everybody wanted that sew-in. I don't like sew-ins. I got sew-ins maybe twice in my entire life, and I'll never do that to myself ever again. But I digress. The wig situation was a major upgrade. This is a wig, by the way. This is not my hair. That's an upgrade. It went from sitting on my head to laying completely flat, like it's growing out of my scalp. You see that? Flat. It's flat. It's not sticking up. It's not, peekaboo. Like, you walk up to me. I get a lot of compliments on my hair all the time now. People are wondering where I get my hair from, which is kind of a little bit rude. Like, you're not supposed to, you can know it's a weave. Like, you can know it's a weave. It's cool. We both know. Like, I'm not faking it. But, you can't just ask somebody where they got their hair from. That's a little, don't do that. But people ask me, or they just say, oh, your hair is beautiful. Where'd you get it done? That's a lot more appropriate than where'd you get your hair from? Where'd you get your wig from? Where'd you get your weave from? Gotta stop doing that. That's weird, and it's also a little disrespectful, because what if this was actually my hair and I just had some dandruff or something? You never know. So that's why you don't do that. But anyways, I get compliments all the time, and I enjoy it. Some people even compliment me and think that it's my actual real hair. They're like, wow, you have such long hair. I get that more than, women that wear weaves, they know what a weave looks like. They know what a wig looks like. So no matter how good it looks, they're going to assume that it's not your real hair. But don't get it twisted. My hair is very long underneath this wig. Like, long. Anywho, so this is my protective style. I don't even do my real hair anymore. As far as like manipulating it, the most I do to manipulate my natural hair is braid it up and oil it. Oiling it, braiding it up, washing it. Oiling it, braiding it up, and then that's a cycle. Just keep going, because I want my natural hair to grow. as long as possible. I want it to grow to the point where I don't even need wigs anymore. That's where I'm at. I want my hair to be this long. Like this hair is almost hitting my butt. If you don't know, I'm short, so this hair is long on me. This is probably about 24 inches, I believe. My hair ain't that long yet. My hair is definitely getting there. When my hair gets long enough to do that and I can no longer put a wig on my head, then I'll start wearing my hair out. Because I'm in love with wigs. I've always been in love with wigs. I fell in love with wigs from the moment I put a synthetic wig on my head. Didn't matter. I love the versatility. I love the fact that I don't have to deal with my hair. I could just throw some hair on and go on about my day. And I could just style it the night prior and then throw it on and go on about my day. Like, saves a lot of time. And when you think about it, a lot of money. Because my natural hair, when I was wearing my natural hair, Lord, let me tell you something. Natural hair care products are very expensive. Me getting my hair done in the salon was very expensive. People charge an arm and a leg to do natural hair and natural hairstyles. I remember one time I was going into not a nail salon, a hair salon. And my natural hair, I believe I just washed it, and I just told the lady, I was like, can you style my natural hair? And she was like, of course I can, but everything's included, so it's a wash, this and that. I'm like, oh, I just washed my hair. She's like, no, I have to wash it again, it's included. I'm like, fine. Guess how much that cost? That cost, I believe, $200. And I'm pretty sure it's because of the length of my natural hair, but it doesn't matter. She did something that I could literally do at home. And I think that's when I was kind of completely over wearing my natural hair. Because I'm like, if this is what it's like for natural women to go into salons and get their hair done every month, that is expensive, okay? $200. My blowout is less than that when I go to the Dominicans. So maybe I got gypped, maybe I got ripped off, but I feel like people see natural hair and they're like, oh, it's more coarse, it's more work. I can take advantage of this person and I could charge them extra because their hair is more work, knowing that you're not doing anything that they can't do at home. I mean, I expected freaking a crown on my head made out of my own hair for $200. Like, I don't know, I was expecting something spectacular. Instead, I got something pretty basic. All I had to do was come home, throw some water on my hair, and put a little bit of product, and it would have curled right up and bounced back. And I could have just stretched it out just like she did and showed my length. She did nothing. Anywho, I digress because I'm still kind of upset about that, so I digress. I wear my wigs now, and these wigs, what you really need is a good maybe 3 to 4 wigs. Like when the lace started coming out, I went crazy. I went ham. I literally have a bucket of wigs. Like, it's really bad, but I'm a woman, and women, they love lots of stuff. And sometimes as women, we overspend on things, right? So yes, it's bad. It is bad. It's bad, but women are expensive. That's my only excuse. Women are expensive. That's it. Not gonna discuss it. Yes, I have way too many wigs, but that's not the point here. That's not the point. The point is that I love every single one of my wigs. Do I wear all of them all the time? No. I alternate, which is also better and it makes the hair last way longer. So when you think about it, you're not even spending that much money. Anyhow, so yes, I I invested in wigs. I invested in my teeth. I invested in my makeup. And I invested in my mind. And I will show you pictures of how I used to look. If I haven't already, then I'll show you pictures of how I used to look. Did I look bad back then? No, I didn't look bad. But do I look better now? Hell yeah! Of course I do. I look a lot better. The whole point of this video is to show you that anybody can level up mentally and physically, and everybody's levels up. Everybody's level up is different. That's just what my level up consists of. My level up mainly consists of mentally, mainly, because you can always be the most beautiful woman in the room, and if you're mentally screwed, none of that matters. So level up, not just for other people, but I say specifically do it for yourself. All of this was for myself. When I got my teeth done, or when I got my braces, you have to understand a lot of people were against me on that. A lot of friends that I had per se were against me. They were like, why would you get braces? You don't need braces. Your teeth are perfect. You need to be who you are. Your teeth make you who you are. A lot of people were telling me that. When I started doing my makeup more, oh, why you wearing that much makeup? Why you doing that? You getting into makeup? Dang, that's a lot of makeup. That was a problem. Okay? When I started getting into wigs, well, that really wasn't much of a problem, actually. But yeah, it was more so when I started getting into my makeup and when I started fixing my teeth, where I got a lot of people's opinions that may or may have not, most likely, wasn't asked for. So that's when you know you're kind of doing something. When people start to wonder why you're doing certain things, that's a sign. It's a good thing. That's a sign that you're not doing anything wrong. And it's mostly a sign that you're moving forward in your life in any way you see fit. And for me, that definitely contributed to my level up. My looks were always there. I just improved on my looks. That's the difference. I improved my looks. You don't ever want to look like the same person you were in middle school. That's weird. If people look at you and they remember you from middle school and they don't, you know what I'm saying? I want people to take a second look at me and be like, is that Taneil? That's what I want. I don't want people to look at me and, oh, that's the girl I went to school with. Wow, she still looks the same. No, we don't want that. You know? As of lately, what I've been doing to level up recently, I'd say my most recent level ups was my wardrobe. Right there. Definitely my wardrobe. I changed the way I dress completely. I emptied out my whole entire closet and I got a whole new wardrobe. Is it expensive? Yes. That's why I didn't pay for it. We all had our party days, and let's just say the party days didn't leave me even when the party was over. So that's what's in the giveaway. And there's also some stuff that I just really never worn. So there's some new stuff too. Because to be honest, I I never realized how much clothes I have until I cleared out my whole wardrobe and revamped it. So yeah, I changed the way I dress. I changed the way I looked completely. My skin's not even the same. My skin used to be horrible. I used to have really bad acne. Really, really bad acne. When I mean really bad acne, I mean like really bad acne. And that was also an issue that I had to figure out. So I went to the extreme as far as going on birth control, because there are birth controls that can help with acne. So that's what I stayed on. I stayed on birth control for years. And that's how bad I didn't want acne anymore. And also because I didn't know a lot of the information that I know now, and I also didn't know the stuff that works for my skin. So that was the best opportunity to get rid of my acne at the moment. I don't like birth control. Never was a fan of it, but I got it because it was going to clear my skin up. Now, that's a thing of the past. I found something that works for me. I now have a dermatologist. I didn't before. That's different as well. So a lot of these things are working in my favor so that I don't have to go out and spend stupid amounts of money to get results that may or may not happen, And it's always a trial and error. So you might still have to go out and buy some stuff that you might be wasting your money on. But it's best to get a dermatologist so that they will be able to tell you what best suits you and your skin situation, because everybody's skin situation is different. I don't care what anybody says, but of course there are definitely two main ingredients that and everybody knows out there that definitely treat acne, and those are definitely a major help. You can never go wrong with those. There's also peels, there's chemical peels, there's a bunch of treatments. There's so much things out there that help with skin that you shouldn't be walking around with messed up skin. You should be figuring out what best fits you and your budget and what you need to do. And I always say it's best to invest in yourself than not to invest at all, because I promise you, coming from a person that has invested in herself, you will not be disappointed, because you won't have to wake up in the morning and say, damn, my teeth, they're messed up. I wish I got them done. And you also don't have to worry about, dang, my hair. I don't feel like doing it today. What should I do? Nothing. I'm just going to walk out just like that. You don't got to worry about that. You also don't have to worry about, oh my God, I don't have anything to wear that isn't skimpy. You also definitely don't have to worry about, I have to put makeup on, but I don't have time. I got to get to work. But my skin, it's so bad right now. I need makeup. When your skin is doing good, I promise you, you won't need as much makeup as you usually wear unless you desire to wear that much makeup. So when I'm out on a rush and I have somewhere to go, there's a lot of things that I used to worry about that I don't have to worry about anymore. Because believe it or not, we all love to look good. And we all love to care for ourselves. And this is the way that I invest and care for myself. And I hope it was a story that you could take with you, you learn from. Maybe it changes you in your ways. Maybe it makes you think about fixing your skin or getting something that'll work for your skin, starting on that. Maybe you'll start doing something that I've done in this video that'll help you. But just remember that it never ends. The level up always continues. It never stops until the day you freaking die. You should want to be a better person every single day of your life, and you should be looking of new different, unique, whatever ways to help you out in this world and to make you feel more sane, more at peace with yourself, because it all comes down to mental health, and it all comes down to you being at peace. And whether that be therapy, whether that be the outside, whether that be the inside, whether that be working out, whether that be diet, wherever it starts, start it, because you won't regret it. But anyways, thank you guys for watching. I appreciate you guys. I love you guys. Thank you for liking. Thank you for subscribing. I appreciate it. And I'll see you in my next one. Bye.